Hello, this is Spidey1958 and welcome to my Let's Play Pathfinder Kingmaker, the release version, episode 80. We were going to go and... let's get the bear to go. We were going to go and find the speaker again.
It is done.
To the silver dragon, which doesn't actually exist. And see if we can get that settled. Someone pointed out that I have a real issue with stability, which is absolutely correct. And I think the issue is that I go for religious freedom, and whenever you increase religious freedom, it reduces stability. So my stability is really low. So I need to build up some money and probably build some stability buildings. You really don't know I don't know who's going to raise stability. I mean, you can tend to know who's going to raise various things by, like, you know, if you send a military person to it, it probably is going to raise military. But we will see here. And of course, it's storming horribly. But they did change the weather effects so that you don't move slower in heavy rain and... where am I going? Over here. And the bad guys don't get... well, no one gets concealment from light rain. Let's sell a couple things here. Deal. I'm at 22.7. Not great money. Go ahead and sell you. I don't think we really need you. I want to keep you. How much would you sell for? You sell for not enough. Okay. I can ever use bracers +1. And I think we will go back to our normal party for this one. Which is basically not any of these people. You and you and you and you and you. Huh. Even though she has two things that you can adjust, you can only take one, and I guess you randomly get which one. I don't know. We'll worry about it when we take her. They do seem to have done a good job of mostly fixing the bugs. There's still occasional bugs here and there. So there's an ancient mine there. Rotten cave. We want to go there. So let's travel. And of course, as soon as we left, something happens in the capital. But we'll worry about that later. Let's fight the random monster, see what it is. Haven't fought a random monster for a while. We have to fight 100 of them to get, because I'd like to get as many of the achievements as I can, and one of them is 100 random encounters. This looks like a different map.
Let us strike as one!
So nasty, but not so nasty we couldn't defeat it. I must not have had mountain encounters before, because this doesn't look... Oh, that was the way out. Never mind. I believe the next DLC is out January or February. The one I'm sort of looking forward to is the random dungeon. And that which you can play in the game, and basically if you want to level up or stuff like that. So it'd be great for testing builds. Okay, does this way lead us there? Nope. How about this way? Yep. So I may have to be less religiously free so my stability builds up. An alpha wolf.
We can do it!
I'm not afraid.
Hold it. Hold.
Strike with all your might!
Let's go ahead and throw a prayer. Octavia, do you have anything big? Not that's only going to hit that. You can do controlled fireball. And you just shoot that thing.
Good, you dead.
Apparently I didn't need to throw that. Ooh, they changed the wolf pelts. At least some of them. They look more like pelts. Oh. A lot of junk under that branch. Don't come closer, don't. How can I stop it? It's too strong, too strong.
Let's finish them quick.
Oh, I guess somebody's a werewolf.
Cannot hide from me.
Let's have you go ahead and go berserk. So this is how it finally ends. You defeated him. That is enough. Stay your hand. Do not let anger control you. Please, at least speak with him before passing your sentence. Tell me the truth about what happened to you. Let it be my last fairy tale, then. Once upon a time there lived a stupid young hunter named Ivar. He loved his family, his wife, his son, his little daughter very much. He also loved making up fairy tales for his children. But one night he came up with a foolish story, one about a silver dragon that can only be spotted if you climb to the top of a high cliff as the new moon rises. That very night the children snuck out of the house, and their bodies were found at the base of the cliff the next morning. His poor wife's heart couldn't bear the loss. Lisa, she was gone soon after, so Ivar cursed himself, cursed his own blathering tongue and reckless mind. Standing near the graves of his family, he could only mutter to himself over and over, "I'm a monster, I'm a monster." Then he felt the self-inflicted curse begin to melt him from inside, burning him, turning him into a beast. He became a werewolf, swore to protect the village, to honor the memory of Lisa and his children. He wanted to serve people, to bring them good instead of evil, at least once. Anger and pain invited the beast's soul into a human's heart. When I was a kid, the old crones talk about something like that. I thought it was just a fairy tale, though. Why not work for me? Lay down the title Dragon's Voice and become the Baroness's voice for the people. Sorry, Baroness, but no, I'm not interested in working for anyone else. Besides, the village would never accept me if they learned who I really am. So please, just finish me off or let me go. The choice is yours. Were I to spare you, what would you do? I stopped looking to the future long ago, but I don't think I belong here anymore, especially if people discover the truth. Were you to spare my life, I'd leave and try to find a new reason to live. So how exactly did you serve people? There's always someone trying to take from the villagers, be it their property or their lives. Many's a villain who became food for worms in the nearby woods. The only danger I hadn't gained much ground against is a gang holed up in a nearby cave. I started hunting them, but it seems I've run out of time to finish the job. Tell me about this gang. Planning a visit? The gang's not big, but they are well trained. They are very familiar with the woods around here. They made a den in one of the caves to the west near the lake. It isn't far. Enough, Ivar. I've heard what I needed. I won't kill you. I was not expecting mercy, but I'm certainly grateful for it. I hope you can come to terms with your loss. May Serene's light guide you. Thank you for showing mercy. Thank you for giving him a chance. I hear there's a cure for lycanthropy. Good luck to you, Ivar. Go. Try to forgive yourself, if you can. A word in parting, if I may, Baroness, consider it my werewolf instincts talking. I can tell you're the subject of stories and legends yourself, soon, and I'm sure they'll be told far and wide across the land. Now, whether they'll be tales of terror or of hope, well, that's up to you. I'm hoping there'll be tales of, hope. I try, really. I try to be a benevolent ruler. So did he leave us any treasure? 2 small graves hide at the foot of the rock. Wooden grave markers, whittled, painted. So those are the grave markers of the kids. That explains why he was there. That seems to be the edge of the map there. Not a very big map. But we should probably take care of the Den of Thieves. I don't know why there was stuff up there. So a cave to the west of the lake. Could it be the rotten cave they're talking about? Well, let's see if that's the... Well, west would be this way, right?
I need to catch my breath.
Okay, so you go into special role. And you go hunting. And you stand on watch. You cook. You hide. And you stand watch. Plus 27, plus 14, plus 5. Okay. Okay, and begin resting. Okay. Well, I didn't find a way there, so you'd probably have to go that way, and I don't think we want to quite... Well, continue. So let's check the ancient mind. So can we go in this cave?
It is done.
Apparently not. Well, we can fight the ancient worm. Okay, you. 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 And you. Apparently I didn't need to do all that. An amulet. Amulet is natural armor +2. Who still is stuck with a +1? You have a +2. 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 And you have a cloak that gives +2 and they don't stack. So I guess we'll save that for one of the other people. Property of the House Trestrin. Huh. I wonder who Trestrin was. Okay, looks like nothing furling down there. Definitely not bandits. I should check and figure out the favorite foods of everybody. Okay. Let's get back in range of our kingdom. See if there's something we need to deal with. So it looks like this is events. Regions. Expensive, but we can now claim Silver Step. Good to know. We still have 4 rank ups. Curator, High Priest, Counselor, General, and Treasurer. All 4 of those are the rank ups. Okay. Keep forgetting these are subsets, so I don't have to go to the main one. So that looks like all it is we can now claim that territory. Which means we need to raise money so we can buy more stuff. So we might as well head up this way. Talon's Peak.
I need to catch my breath.
Okay, let's rest. And then go check out Harbor's Rock. Ooh, and even got an excellent meal, so we'll get the +1 saving throw bonus. Okay. Apparently Arbor Rock does lead to someplace. Oh, you're standing on the thing. 9 gold coins, 1 rusty horseshoe, and an agate. Let's do a quick save before we go into the cave of almost certain death. True, there's only 2 caves that have been almost certain death, but you never know. There could be another cave of almost certain death. Medium Earth Elemental. That shouldn't be too tough for us, depending on how many there are. At least 2. Uh-oh, not all mediums. Okay, time for some spells here, guys. And you go Berserk. And you throw Prayer. And you throw Enemy. They're not in range. So we'll do Sense Vitals instead. Okay. apparently we didn't need the haste spell. And apparently they don't carry treasure. Well, let's see if there's something else in this cave.
No stopping now.
It looks like that's all there is just a bunch of earth elementals with nothing of interest. Oh, a diamond. Why didn't he show up? That's weird. Apparently because he's glowing, he didn't show up as glowing. Weird, weird, weird. So let's check over here. See if there is anything of interest. And it looks like a dead guy. So were there dead guys over here? I don't think so. It's weird. Looks like there were, but there aren't. Okay, so that was that. So I think that pretty much explores most of the stuff here. There's Von Horn there, so we need to go visit Von Horn, so let's head in that direction. We move slow through mountains.
May we have a moment of respite?
Okay, I don't think that goes to Von Horn. So let's try going this way. Yeah, movement through mountains is painfully slow. I think we'll fight this and call it an episode, because we're just about at that wrapping up point. So we got ambushed by goblins. Really? Goblins? Bear, go eat the goblins.
Tear them apart! Let us strike as one!
last goblin.
It is done.
And we said we'd wrap up at this point. So as always, if you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and give me a like or a comment. And if you disliked the episode, leaving a dislike's fine. But please leave a comment saying why you disliked the episode. As always, this is Spidey 1958. And have fun gaming.